All right, my name is John Larson. We are going to run you through an intro of TSS. TSS is our point of sale system software. If you look down at the bottom of the screen, this is the icon that you're looking for with TSS. I currently have mine open, so I'm going to go ahead and pop this up. And the first thing you need to know how to do with TSS is to clock in and clock out. To be able to access your time card, you want to hit Alt-T. That's going to prompt you for a user ID. So you'll punch in your user ID, which will be supplied by your manager. And it will ask you again for your employee password, which is the same as your user ID. We'll go ahead and punch that in. Automatically, you can see it populated my information, John Larson. I can go ahead and punch in now. Punching out is the exact same thing. You're going to want to go Alt-T, punch in your password, punch it in again, and you'll see it automatically shows that I am able to punch out since I'm currently punched in. So you just tap out and you're done. That's punching in, punching out. The next thing we're going to go through is how to ring up a proper invoice. So if we go over here to the left side, you're going to see invoices. You'll click on that. This screen that will bring up says browsing invoices. We'll go here to new. It'll ask you for your password. And we're going to maximize this so we can see it a little bit better. So the first thing it's going to ask for is a name. So let's just say, for instance, if I was coming to buy something, you'd punch in John Larson. And now what you would do is you would punch F6. F6 brings it up and shows you if anybody by the name of John Larson has been here before. This is me right here. So if I was a returning customer, you would just double click on this and that would autofill all my information. But let's say this is a new customer. Let's say John Smith. So the first thing we'll do is see if there is a John Smith in here. And there is, and it looks like a couple of real people. So let's pick a fictitious name that hopefully nobody has. We'll go John Doe. F6 that one. And we've probably used John Doe in here already. We're going to call him John Dole with an L. No John Dole. Okay. So next thing we need is to punch an address. 12345 Bluebird Lane. And we'll say he's in Baxter. And it already knows that 56425. This window is going to pop up and it's going to ask you for the county it's in. We're just going to say Crow Wing. Don't worry a whole lot about this. We don't use this for anything, but you do have to autofill this. So we'll go Crow Wing County. VIP you will not be using. Tax exempt you will not be using either. So let's go down to invoice details. First thing we're going to have is a phone number. Let's say 555-123-456. Is that enough? No, we need to put a 7 on the end there. There we go. So there's our phone number. He's got a work number you can put in there, mobile phone number, email. We're going to say johndole@yahoo.com. We want to try to get email addresses from everybody. You're going to have a referred field. At this point, you would say, Mr. Dole, do you mind if I ask how you've heard about us? You would then click this button right here. And that's going to bring up some options that are preset in here. So let's say he heard about us from the radio. We'll double click that. And then it wants to know what station. So we'll say WJJY. Hit OK. Next spot where we're going to go to is materials. And let's say that John Dole wants to buy a Kenwood KDC X897. You punch in the model number, hit enter. We'll fill all the information in for you. So we can see here it's $229 for that radio. If you're punching in a model number, you don't know the exact model number, you can punch in KDC-X8 and then hit F6 to search. And it's going to punch all the similar model numbers up. We have an 897, 895, and 896. And just double click on the one that you want. So that one is populated in there. Now it shows our total down here at the bottom, $246.96. That's including tax for this one. And let's say that John wants to pay for it. Now we'll hit payment, go over to the left and hit accept payment. Punch in your passcode again. And we have options here, cash, check, which we do not accept checks, charge, house, and open. You will never use house. We don't use that for anything. Open is for any car dealers or boat dealers that we're going to be billing them out. But on a regular basis, you're going to use cash and charge. So we'll just use cash on this one. Amount tendered is the amount that that customer gave you. We'll say he gave us $250 cash. We'll hit enter. It shows that we owe him $3.04. We'll hit OK. And I was going to say, is it okay to post and print this invoice? You would click yes, and that's then going to give you the option to print out this invoice to give to the customer. It's very important to know that once you post an invoice, you cannot do anything with it ever again. It is completely locked up at that point. So I'm not going to post this one. I'm just going to hit no. And I'm going to shut this one down for now. So that is a very quick way of knowing how to set up an invoice on TSS.